Four downs with Rich.
Here we go.
First down.
You know what? I noticed this right around the fourth quarter last night when I was just thinking about other things than watching Ghosts and seeing Ghosts of Rich Kotite. The Patriots have dominated the entire 2018 quarterback class so far. Put up the graphic, Ken Tulo. There it is. Josh Rosen in week 2, they picked him off once, sacked him 3 times. Week 3, they faced Luke Falk of the Jets. Yeah, he was picked 199 of the 2018 draft class.
That's right.
They picked him off once, sacked him 5 times. Then the next week, they saw Josh Allen, sacked him 4 times, picked him off 3 times. And then Sam Darnold last night picked him off 4 times, sacked him once. And guess who they faced the next 2 weeks? The rest of the quarterback class of note, because they missed Mason Rudolph. They faced the real McCoy and Ben Roethlisberger in week 1. They face Mayfield and Lamar Jackson in the next couple weeks. But fear not, Mayfield and Jackson, because they picked off Ben in week 1, class of 2004. They picked him off once. They picked off McCoy once in week 5. Colt McCoy, class of 2010, sacked him 6 times, sacked Big Ben once. And Daniel Dimes, just from this past draft class, they picked him off in week 6 3 times. They also sacked him. So, in other words, the next quarterback the Patriots faced that doesn't throw a pick and doesn't get sacked will be the first in 2019. Belichick just letting everybody know, along with, by the way, his 42-year-old GOAT, how it's done. That's first down. Here's second down right here. Now, second down here. Thank you, Mike. Stick with me here. It's called 4 downs.
Sorry, Rich.
All right. So I will say this to all the Bills fans out there who have been hammering at me at one of my tweets during the game last night as I'm passing the time about how combined they have beaten the division 4 times. Teams in their division swept the Jets, beaten the Bills, and beaten the Dolphins 4 times by the combined score of 122 to 24. Okay, so what do I say here other than to say the following? And their Bills fans are like, don't put us in with those guys. We only lost 16-10. We gave a scare in them, and you did. And all the people out there saying the Patriots, if you didn't play in the AFC East, what would you be? I will say this, Bills fans. You are 5-1, and you are what you are in the National Football League. And right now, you are a 5-1 team that is just a game and a half behind the New England Patriots. And you've got coming up this week a Philadelphia Eagles team that is desperate for a win, bringing in Carson Wentz into the building. And then you're home against after that a Washington team that is beatable. Then you're at Cleveland and at Miami. This should be some hay that's being made right now if you're a 5-1 team. These are teams you should beat. And you should start gaining some steam. And you should start putting points on the board instead of trying to scratch out wins with great defensive play. Understood? But can you provide any pressure to the Patriots? Right now, that's a legitimate question. It's normally very rhetorical. But let's see, Bills fans. You're 5-1, and it's time. You can win this division. Will this be a game for the division in Week 16, a Saturday game? Bills at Patriots. Can you reach Week 16, put enough pressure on the Patriots to make that for all the marbles? Can you do it? Third down.
Third down.
Last week, I said a Browns team that was in trouble. I was looking at the schedule, and I'm saying don't count them out just yet. I'm going to go the opposite for the Bears. I am genuinely, deeply concerned for the Chicago Bears. They looked absolutely terrible. They looked punkable. They looked like you can hit them in the mouth. They looked like the coach who says, I'm no dummy. I know I got to run the football. Then why didn't you? Okay. And the reigning coach of the year, Matt Nagy's got to be himself, as he puts on his card, on his play call sheet, and find out what's going on with his quarterback and give him some easy throws and get him some confidence and get him moving down the field and run the ball in a manner that you used to with Jordan Howard, who apparently was so expendable. And here comes a Chargers team in your house that's on the ropes. Knock them out. And then you've got to visit Philadelphia. Then you're home for Detroit. Then you're at the Rams on Sunday Night Football for the whole country to see. I am genuinely concerned that looks like 1-3, if not the way they played last week, 0-4. I have a big
look at their last
concern.
4 games.
And their last 4 games, home for Dallas, at Green Bay, home for the Chiefs, at the Vikings. You better make some hay now. I am genuinely concerned. All right, Mike, hit it.
4th
Oh,
down.
Mikey. It's hot plank take time. Nope, I screwed that up. Hot take plank.
You should just write those words down in front of you.
It's really hard to say.
Hot take plank.
It is
All right,
hard.
I don't know how hot this is, though, this week.
Oh.
I'm looking at the NFC, and I see the Cowboys leading the division at 4-3, but the Eagles could catch fire. The NFC West, as we mentioned earlier with DeForest Buckner,
Great division.
not a single team under 500. Then you look at the NFC North, and you've got the Lions, the only team under 500, but that's because they're a half game under 500 with that one tie. And then you look at the Panthers resurgent and how they're playing. I'm going to say this. An NFC team with 10 wins is going to miss the playoffs. I say that sitting here right here after 7 weeks holding this plank. I just smell a team with 10 wins in the NFC still sitting at home when it's all said and done. I'm not going to name the team because that makes 0 sense, but that's my 4 downs for
That's pretty
this
good.
week.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.